Alright, how's that? Crown Lanterns. Deliver Sanjar, up to your health says. MSI. Iconoclasts. I know. I know. I've never actually spent time looking at any of this stuff. I never actually slept in my own bed either. Alright, workbench. So, repair everything. You included. Yeah, that flurry isn't very impressive. Actually, I needed to dump that, didn't I? God damn it, Ash. Okay, transfer. There we are. There we are. We get out to 37. Or 38, I should say. Yeah, all this clothing is getting expensive to upgrade though. Like painfully expensive. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's Felix. Fuck him. Save. And we'll head out.
Do return it. One piece, Captain.
Hang on, what's my reputation with this place? Because this is an endgame character. The board mixed. I don't think they'll attack on sight. I don't.
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
Whatever. Let's keep going. Wait for this long elevator, I guess. So I've already come through here, because like I said, endgame character. Point of no return save before starting DLC, so...
If I
Anti-cryospatial mass skin cream. Leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery.
The dissidents actually took
Spacer's
over the
Choice 2-hour
refinery.
energy
I
brew.
can't believe
Watch out for
it.
hour 3.
And then
Why place your faith in automechanical sentries when you can place a high-quality weapon in your own 2 hands? What can I help you find?
What's it for sale? Oh Jesus, what's this? The pig slip? I don't remember that. Or do I? I don't know. Inflicts extra weak point damage, post armor. Is that new? It's expensive. It's only level 24 though, and it'll probably cost quite a bit to get to my level. I don't know if that'll be worth it. Extra headshot damage does sound very nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, honestly, the weapon I've got at the moment doesn't really need much improving. It's already pretty good.
Welcome to Jolly Cur's Haberdashery, now under new management. I'm Eleni Gupta. How can I help you?
They killed Celeste. Why are you so calm?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Her name's on the damn sign.
The Jolly Cur brand has been associated with fine tailoring for generations. Look, could you please just lay off the questions? I don't want to get in trouble. Please?
See what you have for sale. Well, we got the 20% discount at least. Still, she doesn't sell much. She doesn't sell much at all. Get rid of all this junk though. Cigarettes. Nicotine. We're gonna get rid of nicotine and all the other bad shit that's bad for us, like alcohol. This takes so long to do. It's so stupid. And they weigh so much. During the time, I'm going to get rid of all of that. That's which is where a lot of my weight was. Jesus. I need to sell the junk as well. There you go. What's your story?
Rumor has it someone's pulling doubles until the retirement district is repaired.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought Byzantium was the center of Halcyon.
That's a figure of speech.
I know that.
Alright.
If Hortense yells at me about big...
Okay, let's go on to this objective. See what we have to do.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress. Are you wearing a Jolliker original? I'm impressed. I wouldn't bring a Jolliker anywhere near a Canid. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Canid review? I don't know anything about a Canid review.
Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you?
What's full of secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency. The Musgrave family collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
You said this place was supposed to be an art gallery? What happened?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
Sure you Charm. Sure you can. I already agreed to your stupid confidentiality clause, remember?
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Stolen?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
I'm looking for Clarence mostly. Oh, Clarence Mosley. Clarence Mostly. God damn it, what a stupid name.
Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Alright, excuse me. Okay.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition.
Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review?
Not looking forward to the canids. Odious things. I don't know why we let them prance around the city.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to press exit, whatever. Yuck.
How long did you say Musgrave was gone?
I didn't. Frankly, I don't know. A couple of years.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
Who are you? Coldsworth.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the master of ceremonies.
You there, sauntering about in a Jolliker original. Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows?
Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about canid shows.
Oh, but there is, if one possesses an eye for statistics. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
You've only got one. You must be popular at parties.
Oh, goodness, no. Not at all. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
That name sounds familiar. Mostly Fine Furniture Company, right?
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing.
I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member of Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
You want to keep living in the moment. You want to keep living in the moment? Show me how to lift an emergency lockdown.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know 2 people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
How's this for a reason? I'm really heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
I'm pretty sure the Cage review is already over.
Yes, but the winner is still in deliberation. Committee won't deliver a result for another 6 to 8 weeks. Bureaucracy. The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way inside, disable any security, lift, carry, deliver. Simple as that.
What's so important about a trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
The fuck is this? Ah, that might be the most Byzantine thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
Fine, I'll be back with that trophy.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
That cadaveric is a Canid. It's like a dog sort of enemy that can run around and bite you stuff. We fought a couple of them in the area where I tried testing out that heavy machine gun. Oh, but yeah, the bit rate seems to have dropped on the. Oh my god, let me just change the. Oh no, the bit rate's fine. I had it on auto. But such as 720 source, it looks alright actually. Whatever. Anyway, I know what I'm doing, Clarence. Thanks.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I look forward to observing your results.
OIC2I? What the fuck? Oh, I see. Thank you. Okay. I don't know this text speech. I'm too old. I'm not really old, but. Before I go, there was something else.
What's on your mind?
So I found this eye.
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris. An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
How'd you lose your eye?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Here, take your eye back. I don't want this thing in my pocket.
Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
Oh, that's something else. Board reputation increased. Okay, cool. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Am I in your 30s? No, I'm 27. God damn. I'm not that old. What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
At the moment, nothing. I have a one-track mind. I can't stop thinking about that trophy. Why isn't it in my hands? When is it going to be in my hands? And so on and so forth. You get me that Best in Show trophy, and it'll clear my mind right up.
Alright, I'll be back. Maybe I should just shoot him. That'd be fucking funny. But don't have quick save. Playing on Supernova. Can't play around with Destiny. $150 for fucking lot picking. God damn. Oh. Damn near turned around on me then. Technician's key card, and it's unique. How about that? Got all these lock picking tools as well. Nah, whatever. Wait, what's that? Hush grip? Swing noise. Never actually gone with stealth melee in this game. Okay, these are canids here, but they're a bit small. Dead canids show signs of domestication and extensive grooming. Like I said, they're usually bigger than this. These look very small and malnourished. Seems kind of pointless. Anything else in here? Crouch down, see if we've got any enemies that we need to shoot. No? What the hell is that? Most dangerous game? Oh, that's it costs 150. So hack to get. Oh, damn. Brings a whole different meaning to the phrase firing a subordinate. Oh, God. Oh, shit, there's people actually in there. I need to find a key of some kind. Could really
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up. Is that a Joliker? Great. I'm going to embarrass myself in front of my betters.
Okay, cool.
I
Someone's
don't
using a
suppose you've any
fucking
formal
someone's using a fucking leaf blower outside my house. That's great. Hang on a minute. There aren't even any trees where I live. I mean, there is, but not close enough to warrant buying a leaf blower.
Training in canid husbandry. I really am at my wit's end. It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable. I simply don't know what to do about his condition.
Why is it? There's a man with green lipstick. Is that JoJo's reference? I don't know. Kind of getting some Dio vibes off of him with the green lipstick. Could be something he ate.
You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna.
Cupid stunts. Whoa, fucking fairies doing backflips and shit. Yeah, you know, it's a pain in the ass. Especially when you do it early hours of the morning. There was a guy, like, last week, someone actually started leaf blowing, like, at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, I wasn't, like, bothered because I didn't need to get up for work or have a lie. I wasn't bothered about having a lie in, but goddamn, like, 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, that's a bit much. Okay, look at the poor guy. He's tired of Saltuna. Give him a proper treat.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all this excitement is doing any favors to his digestive system. I suppose I have been spoiling him with Saltuna. He could use a change of palate. Oh, I do have some limited edition Rizzo's CCN 76 chocolate bars.
No, are you out of your mind? No chocolate.
Really? I had no idea. I suppose I'll just treat him to some Spectrum Violet then. You've been a world of help. I'll leave a good word on your permanent record.
By the way, that trans comment is was auto blocked. I don't even have I changed all the settings for the for my chat to be like unrestricted, so I don't know why it decided to block that, but
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's a terrible idea.
take that 500 bits
Canid
though.
hunting is the natural evolution of canid shows. No one's going to miss a few backwater laborers.
Alright, what about that? Someone must have a key to that safe.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Have it your way, I suppose.
God damn it. I want that fucking sniper rifle. Where's the owner of this fucking place? Whatevs, whatevs. You're playing for nothing. You're all fucking shit.
It's not canid hunting I object to, it's the impropriety.
Jolliker's outfits have been linked to a 12% increase in mild to moderate neck injuries as a result of so many heads turning.
Huh. I found dead canids in the service tunnels. You know anything about that?
Dead canids in the service tunnels? Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting.
I'm pretty sure they were domesticated.
Frankly, it doesn't matter to me if they were domesticated or feral. Feral canids are like the unemployed. Their existence implies the need for a loving master. Every canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust. I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
Well, today's your lucky day, Clarence. I have the trophy.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
Alright, I've kept my end of the bargain. Expect you to keep yours.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
You've used statistical analysis to figure out their location. Show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
You haven't been able to let go of the project either.
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
Look, well, apparently I've got one eye as well, because I'm low on the perception here. Are these 2 researchers the only survivors?
As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only 2 surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, you'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way.
I need 2 different overrides to lift one lockdown. Why is nothing in this colony ever simple?
I know it feels like you're being led on. What is that colorful metaphor commoners use? A wild sprat chase? Remember, this is Spacer's Choice we're talking about. Their security protocols are just as inefficient and frustrating as their manufacturing.
Alright, I've got some questions about these researchers.
I'll tell you what I can.
What do I need to know about Marion Blakesley?
Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
Okay, Groundbreaker. Are you sure it was sabotage?
Well, with Spacer's Choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
You're asking me to trust your hunch?
I'm asking you to trust in the predictive power of data. Dr. Blakesley may have disappeared after that sabotage incident, but the trajectory of her life was implied in her permanent record.
Alright, and this Jasper Lowe guy.
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
Wow, must have been some fancy lab coats.
Oh dear. How do I explain this without using too many syllables? Lab coats means scientists. It's a colloquial... It's slang. Let's get back on topic. You'll find Dr. Lowe in an orbital lab around Olympus.
Before I go, there's one other thing.
Certainly. What's on your mind?
What are you saying about Project Gorgon?
Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend we're being discreet. There's not a lot about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on.
Promise, I'm not looking for any trouble. I just want information.
Look, don't tell anyone I said this. But if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Does the name Minnie Ambrose mean anything to you?
Minnie Ambrose? Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant. She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable. The Ambroses are, how do I put this politely, obsolete?
Why? What happened?
A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Anti-Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played.
Why did Project Gorgon need an actuary?
Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product, we were trying to build a society. How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people.
You can't break someone's life down into an equation. People aren't numbers.
Of course you can. You can break the entire universe down into numbers and statistics. Human beings are as much a part of the universe as weather patterns and orbital mechanics.
Must have left Gorgon for a reason. What happened?
It's complicated. I'll be honest, I didn't join Project Gorgon because I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically congruent match, you see. I had the proofs all written out and everything.
I see where this is going.
I see you've been in the same situation. Yes, she wasn't impressed by my absolute value. After she made her feelings clear, I left the project.
What exactly went wrong?
Everything. Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another, and another. The labs failed to develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon.
Your hands aren't clean, Clarence. You were part of Project Gorgon.
I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant.
So the project fell apart and your test subjects became marauders.
Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science. Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy.
The staff are all dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker.
No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care. I prefer the self-examined life.
No more questions. Thank you for your time. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium.
Oh, does she have the safe key? No, but I'll take her money.